Your Comedy Minute. I'm Scotty T. I have an amazing young man. Yohan Kwon is with me today. Yohan, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Thanks for asking.
I feel like a woodpecker in a lumberyard, man. I'm giddy. I got a
Oh,
lot
hell
of shit
yeah.
on you, buddy. I got you. Let's start with and I don't know if I'm saying it right. Polyglot comedian pianist.
Oh, that's the old I think that's the old caption on YouTube. That's how I
Okay.
started it, but then I kind of changed
Okay.
that.
Well, I
So
didn't
I'm
know
just
what the
sticking to
word
it.
I didn't know what the word polyglot was. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but you speak
No,
three.
you're saying it correctly.
You say like you can speak three or four or five different languages.
At least four. I mean, up to this point, I did mostly German and English comedy, and I did some experimentation with French and Spanish. But ever since I moved to Hamburg in August, I did mostly German and English. But then I kind of changed the route so that I would focus on just English because
Well,
I wanted to.
let's go back a little bit because I jumped ahead there because I'm giddy. I told you I'm giddy. You're in
No
Germany
worries.
now. You're in Germany,
Correct.
but you weren't. I'm guessing you weren't born and raised in Germany.
I was born and raised in Greenwich, Connecticut. Well, born and raised in Connecticut, but
Yeah, I saw a video. Because I know you have Facebook, YouTube. I don't know if you have it. I guess Instagram, TikTok. I don't.
I'm mostly active on Instagram. Facebook is a whole. It's like has
Okay.
nothing to
What
do with my
about
comedy.
do
Actually,
you do TikTok too, Johan?
I do TikTok, but it's
Okay.
kind of floppy in comparison to my Instagram. Funny
Okay, your
enough.
Instagram. But I saw one of the videos where, and it was one of the questions I had as far as you being like classically trained, because there's a video of you playing, a big concert, an orchestra, symphony kind of thing.
Yep. hmm On YouTube, you saw
I saw
or
it on
Instagram,
Facebook. I think it was Facebook. Excuse me.
somewhere around there. Yeah.
Like Bloomington, Indiana or something. Is that right?
Yeah, that might have been. Yeah, I did put together some content. I did like a live stream, put them all on Facebook. So that's
Okay.
like my classical side.
And I apologize. I'm jumping all over because you got so much going on.
Go for it.
You excuse me. So you're a pianist, but you have songs like, for instance, I'm gonna just to break the ice.
Go
One
for
of your
it.
new songs is called "Penis in the Butthole."
Yeah, that's the punchline. I try not to give it away because that's why I put the title like the highlight of my vacation.
Oh, I'm sorry, I screwed it up for you.
Yeah,
That's a great
hopefully no one
song.
hears
That's a great song.
it.
It's a
That's
great
why.
song.
Thank you, thank
I
you.
think it's going to be a top 10 hit. Forget
I guess you gotta
Drake
make a
and
studio recording.
forget that, man. Penis in the butthole. It's a rousing rendition you do of that.
It's such an amazing earworm. Actually, I've been told several times, it's like stuck in the head. Like that's not the only thing stuck.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You can do it in Rome. Well, let's again, I apologize. I'm jumping all over because I have so much.
Stop apologizing.
I
I'll
know
give
I
it
have so much
straight.
written down because you are such an interesting character. Um,
Thank you.
let's start with let's go back to the beginning.
hmm
You were raised in Connecticut. How did the hell did you end up in Germany?
So the first thing is that Germany is an amazing place for classical musicians to start their careers because there are
Okay.
at least 80 professional opera houses, therefore, with 80 professional orchestras as well. And it also works for pianists as well because we support the singers in rehearsals as rehearsal
Okay.
pianists and all that. So that's how I got there in the first place.
Just doing classical music.
Exactly.
And and again, I keep jumping, but you haven't seen your family in a year. Is that correct? Is that back on Facebook? Is that a while back?
Oh, damn! You actually looked through my stuff. Damn. So yeah, last time was November 2000. No, not November. November 2022 was the last time I was in the U.S. But my
Okay.
family came to visit me in December, a
Okay,
month
good,
later.
good. Yeah, well, so when did comedy come into play as far as you started doing, and they're pretty much dirty song. I mean, you have a gender song, obviously penis in the butthole, the smash hit.
And smash it! Oh my fucking god! Yeah,
The smash
I see
hit,
what you did there. I see what you did there.
the smash hit penis in the butthole. It's 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 kids. You want to get the remix,
Oh hell yeah!
but no, being serious. I'm sorry, I'm goofing around. But
No, I love it.
when did the comedy? In other words, you've been a pianist and you're making a living. When did you decide to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to start making songs?
So the first thing was the song. So while I was in my first job in Germany, it's just 2 hours north of Hamburg, I because karaoke is a hobby of mine, I would always go to the karaoke bar every
Right.
Thursday and Wednesday, and I happened to establish myself as a karaoke legend. And that kind of ticked, like not like ticked, it kind of gave like a light bulb because I realized, okay, if I could do like because I realized I sing so well, and I figured, hey, why don't I combine my pianistic skills with my singing? Because a lot of people appreciate piano playing and
Sure.
singing. It's not so. It's like the thing I did at the time was isn't so like not saying like much like as wide marketable, but anyways, I figured like I should combine it. So I like, you know what? I'm gonna write some original songs. But here's the thing: there are so many people who write their own songs and they just don't go far for a reason. I'm
Right.
not sure why. And then I realized, okay, I got to add something else to the mix. And I figured that a lot of people want to laugh. So, like, yeah, put in the comedy portion and boom, here we are.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Again, we for people that don't know, Johan and I just connected last night at like 7 or 8 o'clock last night. And so we've never met, and you don't know this, but I worked in the music business my whole life. Okay. I worked with a lot of big stars.
Oh,
And
hell yeah.
when you say people write their own songs and they don't go anywhere, yeah, I mean, it's hard. The music business is really hard.
Right. Because it's so competitive and there are like a shit ton. Like, there are a shit ton of pianists, a shit ton of the singers,
Oh,
and
yeah.
there are also a shit ton of comedians as well. But how
Well,
many of them can do all three at the same
right.
time?
Well, and then you also have the combination, which, again, you just touched on, three different things, but you have your like comedians. When I say comedians, stand up, which is what you're basically doing. You have a piano, yes, but you're on stage and you're performing live
Correct.
versus the TikTok, Instagram folks that they don't, we're making videos that are set up and this and that. And you know what I mean? It's not like a stand-up comedian thing, which is what you're doing as well.
Do you mean that like most of the social media content's kind of like taking like 500 tries or something like that? Is that what you mean? Or
No, just that they're clips. They're, in other words, Instagram, TikTok. Uh, uh, maybe I'm not explaining myself clear. I've done a couple hundred of these now, how many? And I have stand-up comedians that are stand-up comedians, and
correct?
they
Yeah.
don't give a shit about TikTok, Instagram. They don't care about social media at all. They're stand-up comedians. Then I
Okay.
have content creators that don't perform, that just make TikTok and Instagram videos. And a lot
Correct.
of those
Yeah.
are what I call setups, where they're going to push him in the pool, or he's going to hit him over the head with you know what I mean?
Kind of like separate. There are stand-up comedians who just do comedy and content creators who just
Right. And
create
you
content
are
for
trying to
social media.
blend yet another factor in with music, which I think is just, God, if it hits, you're going to be a big star.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, I believe that. And then add in the big smash hit penis in the butthole when that blows open. I'm kidding. I'm,
Well, so, oh shit. Oh
no,
shit.
you have
You
other
mean
you have
open
other.
wide? You mean open wide?
It's gonna blow open wide. That's good. That's good.
Shit.
Give them a couple other songs. You want, you can sing them if you want. Go ahead and do a couple
Uh,
songs for us if you feel
oh,
like it. If you
hold
feel like
on.
it.
Yeah, I'm pulling on my shitty piano to see if I can do something. I'm not sure if you can even hear it. Like maybe I could just do like a little some excerpt
Or
and
just
all that.
you're karaoke wizard. You might be able to sing.
I feel like it's better with the piano. You know what I mean? Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure. There
Can you
you
hear the
go.
piano?
Yep.
Oh fuck yeah! Just a little portion then, because there's this
Just
one song
do.
I have to edit.
You do whatever you want.
Last night I had sex with your mom. It's the first time I wasn't the dom. She told me she's 50. Well, that's pretty nifty. A story for Pornhub.com. I didn't expect it to happen. I walked in on her bare cheeks a clapping. Was really surprising. My eggplants rising. I couldn't resist a good slapping. And then so on.
Oh my God, no, we got to do more. This is a first. This is the first we've had a musical guest.
Oh
And,
fuck yeah!
you
Hold
know,
on.
go ahead, do another one. That was
Did you hear all the
yes,
piano part
everything
too?
was perfect.
Oh
It's
fuck yeah!
coming out
Okay, hold
perfect.
on.
Johan,
Let me
listen.
see.
Do
Yeah.
you know a song called Barnacle Bill the Sailor? Have you ever heard that?
No, I have not.
Oh my God, you got to do that. We got to come back, and you got to learn Barnacle Bill the Sailor. I swing my
It wouldn't
balls
be
and
my
bust
own
the
original
balls.
song.
I pull out my cock and pick the locks of Barnacle Bill the Sailor. Hell with the dancing off with the pants of Barnacle Bill the Sailor. Oh my God, it's a dirty, but it's
I
kind of.
got to come up with some of my own shit though. I feel like I
Go
could.
ahead, go ahead. Hit us with another one.
Right now, hold on.
If you
I guess
hey,
I'll
if you
play a full
want,
song.
you can do a little
I
bit
could
of
play the
penis
full song.
in the butthole.
Let me play another song. It's called
Okay,
the self improvement song.
I
Wait,
love this
hold on.
one.
I need to get my pedal. I think I could, because
I
here's the
love
thing
this
about
one. I love the self
pedals.
improvement song.
Because wait, did you saw it?
Of course, I saw it.
Oh fuck yeah! Hold on.
You come on the show,
Okay.
man. I know what I'm doing.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm a 19-year-old boy. I want to try out something new. I've never done this thing before, so I don't know what to do. Because I don't know anyone who could show me the way. I need a professional who I can pay. Cause I want to get laid. I want to learn to make her scream and shout. Pretty sure on this my mom will never ever help me out. I need to catch up. I really want to learn from the best. Cause the only kind of mess I want to make is the kind that ends up on her chest.
Yeah.
I'm getting really nervous. I still have a ton of issues. Not only have I little time, I'm running out of tissues. I went online to sign up for a well-known social app to find a special one to help me fap. Cause I want to get laid and go from watching on the internet, transitioning to real life, knowing how to get her wet. I'm getting tired of action with the site OnlyFans. After many years, I've reached a point where I am wanting more than just my hands. The only oral I had gotten was the toothbrush brand Oral-B. While the only fingering I learned was... Oh shit, turns off, hold on. On a piano key. The only one to touch my penis was the family physician. I grew up knowing 69 as a number, not a position.
Oh my.
I bought new sheets and pillows, cleaning up my messy room to make it look inviting to a person with a womb. Despite the progress, I still got a long way to my goal. Cause the only thing that's missing is a hole.
Oh my gosh.
Cause I wanna get laid. I really need a little stroke of luck. I want more than a vacuum cleaner that I can count on to suck. I gotta act quick before my dating life gets real bad. Because if I don't get my shit together, I'm gonna end up sexless like my dad. That's it.
Oh my gosh, Johan. That was, I'll tell you what, you are an amazing young man. That
Thank
was
you so much.
both songs were just, I mean, I sat here and all, at one point I was dancing along. Wow.
That's part of it.
I think you even make a comment, on one of the social media things I looked at, where it's great when people are singing along with your song.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious actually.
So you've been performing these songs for how long now? And well, I guess first off, you've been performing them just strictly in Germany now?
Actually, well, yes and no. Mostly in Germany. I also took both songs to this one city in the Netherlands, and then
Okay.
last week in Prague.
How did
And I
that
think that's
go?
about
Where would you say they go the best?
no idea. I got laps either way.
Okay, no, wonderful. Oh no, I that song, every line in it was so well put together. About getting a prostitute, and oh my God, that was perfect.
Exactly. That's what the first verse is about.
Yeah,
Someone got
no,
it.
I mean you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure. Well, unless maybe I just have a really sick mind. I don't know, but
No,
no,
I think
they're
that's the intent.
fantastic.
So
And so, how many songs do you have? Like that? Or you plan on putting could possibly, if you get enough, put a whole like album together of dirty songs.
I'm actually aiming for that. Well, album of dirty songs. Actually, why not? I actually sometimes I'm
An
thinking like
album of
creating.
dirty songs. Dirty
Yeah.
songs. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I might as well go for it because actually the new song is trying to go for kind of more a bit cleaner than the current songs.
Yeah.
Actually, I can actually play a little bit right now if you want.
Sure. Sure.
All right. I just need to pull up the lyrics because it's not quite there yet, but I got it. There's a group of people that I hate. They make me lose my mind. I usually enjoy diversity, just not this inferior kind. Every time I see them, I'm tempted to punch them in the face. They don't belong in our society.
My. Oh my.
They're not in the human race.
Oh no.
Slow people, they really hold me back. You'll never get them going, even with 20 pounds of crack. We need to cure this grave disease before the world falls apart. I think that we should make a vaccine and jab it right into the heart.
It's breaking up a little bit now, bud.
I'm outside, stuck behind a bunch of people. The gap to pass through is really tight. At this rate, I won't reach my destination to the end of the night. But then I saw a chance to get myself out of this chaos. I moved into the left and started dashing like a lion. However, on my way, I bumped into a couple others. That's when the cops arrested me for reckless driving. Slow people, they really irritate me. I've never seen an adult walking like they're over 80. We need to get these folks to register for speed walking class, or else the children will be soon corrupted, seeing lots of ugly ass.
Okay. All right. We better stop. It's starting to break up a little bit.
Oh,
No,
did
it's all
something
right.
like
It's good. It's good. That was good. Man, I tell you what, that's another one. You just got it. You just got it, my friend.
just gotta continue working on it, and then
Yeah,
it'll be
you know
top.
what? There's so many people out there. And again, I hate to keep throwing up the TikTok videos that
Go for it.
you've got more talent in your little finger than they have in their entire body.
I
I,
mean, I'm a pianist. I got excellent fingering
no,
skills, if you
oh
know
no,
what I mean.
no. What in other words, I'll give you one, Yohan, because certain things piss me off. And there's a couple, I don't know if you've ever seen them on YouTube. They're probably on Instagram, they're probably on TikTok, where
Okay.
all they do, it's a woman, and they play comedians' bits. And the woman sits there and laughs. And they have 70,000, 700,000 views on every clip. And there is no talent whatsoever. You probably, I think you know what I'm talking about, where some of these TikTok clips, it's nothing more than you're dancing around to somebody else's song, or you know what I mean? There is no talent there whatsoever. I will take the worst stand up comedian over that schlock. You know, that's why, I mean, I just have the utmost admiration for you. And I just met you. You're
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you.
You're amazing. I think you're going to go far. I mean, that whole concept of a piano, uh, a piano man that sings dirty songs. That's, or, you know, or not just dirty songs, but like the trans, you have a gender song, you have, I mean, you have a lot of stuff.
Well, to make it clear, it's like it's not like the gender stuff, like the gender pronoun is just like a short stand-up joke,
Oh,
if
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what you're
yeah.
looking at.
I know why I brought it up, because you say
My
your
gender
gender is
pronouns.
he.
Wait. No, I was gonna say it for the comedy minute, but here we
Oh,
are.
wow. Because you know why? Because I thought I was going to tell you, you could do some Michael Jackson, bits then. He,
Uh-huh.
that's what Michael Jackson always says.
Oh, does he? Oh, it's
You
been
ever
a
notice
while.
that?
No, unfortunately not.
Anyway, yeah, no, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean, and we'll still do it. It's no problem. Nobody.
No, I got other things too. I think that was a
Okay.
15-minute
Well,
sec
man, I got to
15
tell you,
second portion, yeah.
I am just taken back because, when you contacted me last night, I had no idea. And then as I got into it today, I mean, I wrote down all this stuff because I'm just taken back by what, you've got so much potential,
Thank you. Means a
and,
lot
and
to me.
I think the other part, I don't think it matters whether you're in Germany or you're in Connecticut. Did you say you were born and raised in Connecticut?
Correct.
Yeah, I don't think it would matter where you're playing.
Yeah,
Those songs would work.
I mean, I at one point I was thinking of going back to the US to find comedy opportunities wherever I go, and also, I mean, as long as I'm performing in English, and as long as I keep posting on social media and see what comes up, and then also
Yeah.
finding opportunities within the possibilities, because of course, got to get them cash money as well. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
well, YouTube, and you can get monetized, and I can try to help out with that. There's other places you can put your videos that will get them out there. In other words, it's like I said about being in the music business. There are a ton of great singers. There's a ton of great guitar players, a ton of great piano players that never ever get, because nobody ever hears them. They're just as talented as someone out there, but nobody ever gets exposed. They never get exposed to their brilliance, you know. And that's what I'm hoping to maybe try to help you. Man, nothing would make me happier than for people to say, "Man, I saw Yohan, and he was, I remember when he was on your show 2 years ago, and man, look at him now, selling out places."
I mean, unlike the other pianists, I'm funny.
Yeah, you are, and it's. I think it's a nice mix. I think it could really work well.
Just have to keep playing, keep at it, and then
Sure, sure. So how long? I guess that's great segue. How long have you been doing these songs? You know, with the piano and the comedy. When did you start doing it?
so I first started the whole piano vocal project in September of 2022, but it's kind of at a slow pace because I lived up north, 2 hours
Okay,
north from Hamburg. I was able to only go like once a month, like starting I think it was
okay,
October. So it was kind of at a relatively slow pace. But
right.
then once I moved to Hamburg in August, and I started doing regular open mics.
Okay.
That's where I was able to kind of progress even further.
And do you feel like it's moving along now at the pace you want?
I mean, yes, I absolutely. I even trying to get even further with get more songs and
Yeah. Well, man, I'm going to be there every step of the way for you.
oh hell
This
yeah,
is our,
that
this
sounds
is our
amazing.
first this is our first one of these. But if it's okay with you, let's make a pact now that we'll catch back up in a few months and we'll
In a
see how
few
you're
months.
doing and you can
Oh
prepare,
shit.
the follow up, the smash to penis in the butthole. Maybe we'll have another smash hit.
Ooh, probably probably gonna edit one of my old songs and make it
Yeah,
something
whatever.
amazing.
No, hey, who knows where we're going to be in 6 months? Hell, you might be such a big star you won't even come on your comedy minute anymore.
Man, what could happen in 6 months?
Hey,
Shit would be
you never
crazy.
know. I listen. I never thought I'd work in the music business and work with big stars. And I'm a kid from York, Pennsylvania. I never thought that I would ever do the stuff I did, let alone doing what I'm doing now. I love what I'm doing now. I mean, look, I got a guy from Germany on who's doing songs, and it's just phenomenal. I couldn't be happier. I mean it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Well, look, we're running out of time. We've got a few more minutes, but do you want to do another song or do you have some bits you want to do? That's a good, we can segue into that.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you do stuff, just comedy bits without the piano when you go up sometimes?
I mean, I used to. I mean, this whatever stand up I do these days, like I kind of sit at the piano and do the thing
Right,
to
right. Okay. Well, cool. Well, if there's anything else you want to do, you want to try another tune or,
actually I do have one more song.
okay, go ahead.
It's a song about how I imagine myself when I am old.
Okay.
Today's a memorable Saturday. I woke up feeling pride. Then I had my sip of coffee and dropped to the ground and died. Oh shit. Normally I would smash the piano, but not this time. And that's the end of the song.
That was a catchy little number.
Exactly.
I, you know, I don't know if you know this, Yohan. I'm 61 years old. I'm going to be 62. I just died. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, you had me thinking we were going for another 2 minute segue or 2 minute song, 3 minute song.
That exactly is like that's part of it too. Like you think it's a
Yeah,
song, but like, oh shit.
yeah, yeah. Because that one that my God, that went on. I just loved every minute of it. Well, cool, man. Unless you want to, tell people, again, I will put your YouTube link, your Instagram, anything you want me
Don't
to
put the
put in this.
Facebook. It has nothing to do with it.
Okay, so just Instagram and your YouTube,
Instagram, YouTube.
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok isn't performing as well as Instagram. I would say
Okay.
just Instagram and YouTube. But I mean, I still post on
Okay.
TikTok, but like,
Yeah, keep putting them up. I don't know if I'll tell you this real quick because we're going to get to your comedy minute. But I
or
put up one on Instagram I just keep putting them up because it's with my phone, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter. I just put them up. Takes me 5 minutes. I do quickies.
Mhm.
And back around
Oh, you
November,
mean like the with your selfies? Like,
yeah,
oh,
you
I
ever
saw
see,
one of the ones with
right?
where the chicken crossed the road. That was actually funny.
Yeah, no, I do. I got another one here. I got one I'm gonna do tomorrow. Why did the chicken cross your comedy minute quickie? Why did the chicken cross the road? Fell off the farmer's truck. Here, here. And then I'm gonna follow it up with your comedy minute quickie. Why did the alligator cross the road? To get the chicken.
Damn.
Stupid shit. No, but in other words, I do those quickies. I go out on my porch, I shoot them, and I'll give you the brief version. On Instagram, I've been, a couple hundred followers, nothing major. One of my jokes blew up, and all of a sudden I've got, went to like 250, 300,000, and I got 3,000 followers. So just keep plugging away.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Some fat old 61-year-old guy from York can do it. You can do it, man. Trust me.
Awesome.
Trust me. I'll do everything I can to help. But look, let's thank you very much for being here.
It's a
Is,
pleasure.
is there
This was
anything else you
awesome.
want to mention before, if you got a Your Comedy Minute?
Not really. Just looking to perform as much as possible around Europe
Okay.
and possibly in the US too. Just got to get myself out there somehow.
Well, we're going to keep in touch. I'll add you up on Instagram, and we can message there. But
Oh
you
yeah.
know what time it is. We'll set it up. Your Comedy Minute with Yohan. Yohan, go ahead and let him have it.
All right. I got some Bible hot takes for the religious people out there or anyone familiar with it. So the first hot take: Jesus was nailed to the cross. He was into BDSM. At a huge gathering, Jesus fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish.
Right.
The other 10,000 died. They say God is watching you. Well, last week, God was watching amateur porn. I think I got to the minute. Oh, one more.
Good.
So I'm a classical musician. So being on the kind of stage as a comedian, it's pretty much the only time where I can be a true rock star, because most of us classical musicians live pretty boring lives,
Right.
because we would spend most of our time in the practice room, kind of like, I get no bitches. My only relationship is with this instrument. There you have it.
Well, it's funny you did that, and it reminded me of, and thank you for your comedy minute. And I'll try and throw a little, whipped cream on top of it, a cherry, because that happens. People say something, it reminds me of a joke. I was on the computer, and my buddy said, "What are you asking Google for? Jesus has all the answers. God has all the answers." And I said, "Do you really think I should ask God about midget porn?" There you go. Well, cool. Listen, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to
It's a
stop the
pleasure.
recording, Johan, but hang out for a second because I want to talk to you
All
off the
right.
record for a minute, okay?
All right. I'm down. I'm down.
Thank you so much for being here. You're wonderful.
My pleasure. Take care.
Okay, hang tight for a second.